Hello and welcome to Kentucky Brew Review's Games. I'm Radar.
Is that what we're calling this?
That's what we're calling it now.
Drinking. Pub games? This is pub game. They're pub games.
Pub game.
Not drinking games, pub games.
Pub games.
Pub games.
Very different from drinking games for sure.
So the folks at RU Game contacted me and they said they had some Guinness themed games coming out for the holidays and they'd like us to send us some, so they sent us these.
Yep.
I will show some B-roll of us playing right here.
I gotta have this strike. The dice are not happy with me, but I did knock a bunch of pins down, man.
Yeah, so then you roll again.
Look at all them pins. Damn.
You got a, that was a blank, so you got a 6.
Yeah.
6, so you count the blank dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is there a small box in the corner?
Because that's how bowling scored.
That's how bowling scored. You put an X if you get the strike.
Well, it's usually like
Six.
first roll is like in the big box and the second roll is in the little box.
Oh, so okay. All right.
You get a strike, you put it in.
Yeah.
Fair.
I really hope it explains how to total up bowling scores.
Oh, I got a strike.
You suck.
So butt face.
Butt face gets an X.
It's a strike.
Drink your beer.
I'm busy being angry. You got a strike on your first roll.
Those count as a pin down, so on your first roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a shitty roll.
That was not great. Not super good. However,
You got a spare.
got your spare.
The spare for.
Yeah, there's
the game.
only for a strike.
Okay. I don't know if they were like going for like traditional bowling.
I don't know if I
Score.
score. Glue.
Hey.
Got 9.
All right, butt face.
Oh.
Your smug aura just made me really, really worried you were gonna get another strike.
No, that's what I was like. I was like,
I could feel it. I didn't like it at all. See, look at that. You're 8 points. Right? 8?
I was expecting strikes to come up more often. I'm surprised they don't really.
Well, how many dice have an X on them?
3.
Like 3.
And there's
One
only
side.
one. And there's only one X on.
Yeah.
the side. Same with spares.
See, I could do math right now. I could find out what the likelihood of rolling a strike is, but I don't feel like it. What if you roll 2 X's at once?
It's still just one strike.
I think that only matters at the last frame when you get to roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Could be.
If you roll a strike your first roll on the last frame, you get an additional roll.
Yeah.
You know an awful lot about bowling.
Also, Radar, we all know that your specialty is in corn math.
Corn math? I am an expert in corn math. It only took like 4 hours. Oh, it looks good.
Man, it's awesome. So they sent us. We were playing bowling in that image.
That was a pretty cool game.
It's part of this pack right here. It's 28 dice games. It comes with like a scorecard, and it's got games like Yahtzee, bowling. It's called Yacht. Not
Yeah, I was about to say, it's
Yahtzee.
not called Yahtzee on the game
I'm
card.
pretty sure Yahtzee is a trademark of Hasbro game.
Parker Brothers.
Hasbro
Either
probably
Parker
own-
Brothers or Hasbro game.
Yeah, they own everything.
So it's just a bunch of different dice games.
Yeah.
So, and then the other one is the Epic Coaster game. Fuzzy, do you want to talk about the Epic Coaster game?
So Epic Coaster Games. Oh, it's so epic. Like, let's open up this box here, and what do you have? You have coasters.
Lots of coasters.
Lots and lots of coasters. And rules for various games to play with said coasters, like free throw, and you divide the coasters among the players. From 10 feet away, players alternate throwing coasters into the Epic Coaster Catcher. Whatever that is.
Which is the box.
I'm guessing it's the box.
Yeah.
Or Coaster Catch. Each player's place one coaster over the edge of the table, then flips the coaster up in the air from the bottom and tries to catch it before it hits the table or ground. Yeah, this is...
I'm going to call that one a stretch.
It's a bit of a stretch to call this a game. I mean, yeah, it would definitely... It's definitely probably stuff that drunk people would do with coasters normally.
It absolutely is.
Maybe. But yeah, you get like 40-something coasters here.
40 there. And they're not cheap. They're good. For cardboard coasters, they're pretty good quality.
They're good quality. They're all various old-timey Guinness adverts. You get 2 of each print here.
I know Special K is a big fan of the turtle one.
I do like the turtle one.
I like the
There is a
toucan
turtle
ones, just personally.
But
Fan.
as far as games themselves, I mean, I guess it's something to have fun with when you're
At a pub.
at a pub after you've had a few drinks. But to package this and call this as a game is a bit of a stretch. But if you need coasters on a budget, it might actually be worth it.
And you want specifically Guinness coasters.
Yeah.
So I did a little research because when I opened the box and noticed it was only coasters inside, I was like, okay, well, how much could cardboard coasters cost? So to get cardboard beer coasters, for $25, they're about $10.49 on Amazon. That's the cheapest I saw. You can get some unbranded one for $16, or you can get 50 for $16.49 unbranded with nothing on them.
Right.
But for logo coasters, $10.49 for 25. So this was $19.99 retail for $40. So that's a little. It's not that bad if you want coasters, but as far as the games go, I'm gonna go ahead and say pass on this one.
Yeah.
It's honestly a fairly decent collector's gift. I don't know if I would call it. I don't know if I'd buy it for someone who wants pub games.
Yeah.
But I would buy it for someone who's got a home bar.
I will say that, absolutely. Like, what's going to happen?
Or if they just like Guinness.
Or if they just like Guinness, which is.
Those are going to be coasters
us.
for the show for a long time.
Yeah.
That's
Which
what's gonna happen with
I
those.
mean, I will say that any of these things is probably good for anybody who just likes Guinness. Because these are just.
I mean, everybody who likes Guinness likes these kinds of things.
Not necessarily, but it's possible.
Yeah. All right, Radar, tell us about Shut the Box.
All right, Shut the Box is like the solitaire dice game.
Yeah.
Or you can actually play it with other people,
yeah.
but you can play it by yourself, which I think is kind of cool. Basically, you open up all these things, and then you roll dice, knock down the pins. It's numbered 1 through 9.
It says Guinness.
It says Guinness when it's closed. It's a nice little personal game. You can drink your Guinness and not worry about anybody else trying to steal your Guinness.
Yeah, it's made of wood. The felt's a little on the cheap side, honestly.
Yeah.
I would like for a dice box. I would like for it to have just a little layer of foam rubber underneath the felt.
Yeah,
to make to give the dice a little bit more bounce. But
Although,
honestly,
admittedly, the clackiness that you get out of it with it just being wood,
It is satisfying.
and it is very satisfying.
yeah. I
So
will agree with that.
again, I did research on this. I looked at other Shut the Boxes. The game itself runs. The cheapest one I saw was $19 on Amazon, and that was a wood one, but it was not finished.
Yeah.
This one's $19.99. So it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Most of them are $25 to $27 for Shut
And
the Box.
people, and if you're more familiar with Shut the Box, usually it's 1 through 12 instead of 1 through 9. But I think they just did 1 through 9 just to make the Guinness motif.
It
Yeah.
needs to say Guinness.
I mean, yeah,
We didn't mention on the dice game. This one is only $12.99.
yeah.
So,
and as far as I say, that is probably the biggest bang for your buck.
Oh
out of
yeah,
this
for
collection.
sure, for sure. It's got several games in it as opposed to
Yeah.
one.
And we'll talk about our recommendations at the end real quick. But
But yeah, Liar's Dice. It's a simple game. I guarantee a lot of you people know this strictly from Pirates of the Caribbean because it was played in one of the movies. And basically, the rules is everybody has 5 dice, and everybody will roll their dice in secret, and you take turns. You take a look at what you rolled, and you take turns bidding on dice that are present on the table. So, like, if I roll 3 1s, I want to say, and it's my start. So I know there's 3 1s on the table, so I can just bid 3 1s. Now, if somebody wants to contend that, they can call me a liar. Dice are revealed, and things go from there. It's kind of complicated. It's a big bluffing game. It's one of those things of it's equal wits and nerve and everything.
That's definitely a drinking game.
it's
right
definitely
Yeah, it's definitely a drinking game.
yeah.
Again, the dice cups for these aren't the greatest in the world. They're plastic. They have a very tiny thing of felt in the bottom, which I guess is nice. My one big beef with these is that they have this very nice Guinness logo on here, but it's just a sticker on the cup.
Yeah.
But again, we looked up similar Liar's Dice sets. What they ran for, what, 25?
20 or $25. Slightly nicer cups for the $25 ones, but they weren't Guinness branded. So
Yeah.
I think 20 is the lowest I've seen now. Again, like I mentioned, all the sets are 20 except the dice set,
Yeah.
which is $12.99, which I think is the best deal for your best bang for your buck.
Yeah. So and the dice themselves are pretty good quality. There's no real strong complaints I have about the dice themselves because I mean it's kind of hard to mess up dice.
Yeah.
These are actually wood in this.
Yeah, they
this
do
game.
have.
Yeah.
Those are
So
wooden.
these are all wood dice.
I want to say no. Those are plastic as well. Never mind.
Yeah, those are plastic, but the ones in this set are wood. Mm-hmm. So, really quick, what do we think overall of the pub series? I think half of it is good.
Yeah. I think it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
It's a great way to make some simple games like these more available to just take with you on the go whenever you're going to a bar or something like that. And it's becoming kind of a trendy thing to do for bars to have like games and stuff available, like games like these available for the patrons to play while they're there. I know when we went to Mile Wide, they had a whole little shelf of board games and stuff that people were free to come and play.
And you want short games when you're drinking at a pub.
Yeah, you're not gonna roll up into a bar and say, "Oh, I brought Settlers of Catan. Who's got sheep for wood?"
I brought Battlestar Galactica. We're gonna be here for 6 hours.
There's gonna be a fight on Settlers Catan. There'll be a fight break out during that game.
Only if you do the stuff. Only if you play the way that you normally play.
Okay, fucking everybody over. That's what I do best.
Yeah, Munchkin would definitely involve fights would break out for Munchkin.
So yeah, something like this. I know it's in this big box, but you could easily throw this in a Crown Royal bag. So set, and it'd be a great glove box game to keep in because it is legitimate. There's 20 plus games. There's definitely more than 20 games you can do with all these dice.
Oh yeah. And even if you don't include the ones that are in the rule book, I'm pretty sure there are other. It's not an exhaustive list of dice games. The one thing I will say that was kind of a letdown with the dice game, at least, was there's a handful of games that require tokens.
That's true, yeah.
And they didn't include anything to be used as tokens. So I'm guessing,
I know what you're supposed to do with that.
Bottle caps.
You just gotta buy enough beer.
Or pretzels or chips.
Or pretzels, there you go.
There's other things you can use for, obviously.
Shot glasses if you're really adventurous.
I think there was like five or six. There are 5 or 6 games in the required tokens. Overall, I think I do like the Liar's Dice, and I do like this board game or the dice combo here.
Oh yeah.
The coaster thing's weird.
Yeah, it's a decent deal for coasters that are Guinness branded.
There's a novelty about it, that's for sure.
I'm gonna say no as far as the game goes.
Yeah.
Would you say?
No, I wouldn't buy it for a game.
Yeah.
I would buy it for the coasters.
Yeah. That's a very impressive box for coasters.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
It's a good presentation for a gift, though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm sort of on the fence about this one.
Yeah, the shut the box is weird.
It's fun, but I don't know if you'd have to have more than one to be it could be a speed thing kind of.
It could be.
Traditionally there's 4, I think.
I'm not sure exactly, but I remember years ago, whenever my parents would have derby parties and everything, it would be like 50 cents to play a round of shut the box. If you lost, your 50 cents just went into the pool. Mm-hmm. So, and whoever won just won whatever the pool was up at. So that was kind of neat. A little bit of low key, chance gambling.
Low key gambling there.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Shut the Box. It's an entertaining game, and I like that it's Guinness.
I do like that everything is Guinness.
Realistically,
that's the best part.
If you know someone likes Guinness, this is like a slam dunk. Get one of these games, they'll be beside themselves with joy.
If I got like Liar's Dice or this dice game for Christmas or in a stocking or something great stocking stuffer, I'd be happy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Guinness themed pub game, sure, it's right up my alley.
Yeah, I can already think of like 3 or 4 people that I could probably gift
that
this
would be
to.
that's the best deal and the best
$12
the best product here.
So these are available on Amazon. I believe they're also available on their website. I'll link their website in the description below if you're interested. We don't get any commission or anything. This was completely like I said, completely free. They just sent us the games.
They sent us the games. We now have games.
So but if you'd like to see us review more pub style games on the channel, let us know down below in the comments. I'm Special K.
I'm Fuzzy.
And I'm Radar.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.